Hi, I wanted to talk about the geology of our Mushima North project, and in particular our target or a prospect known as Target A1, where we've recently finished our Phase 2 drilling, and we're continuing to see some very encouraging silver grades and intersects. We've been getting a few questions over the last month or so about the project, and they fall into two camps. The first is around the dominance of silver. The second is around its location, the project not being located either in the Copper Belt or in the Domes region in Zambia. So I thought I would just address this in this short video. So for background information, our Mushima North project is located in an area historically known as the Iron Oxide Copper Gold region, or IOCG for short. And geologically, this is a little different to the Copper Belt and the Domes region. These rocks are stratigraphically higher up in the sequence than the Roan group rocks, which hosts the copper occurrences in those both two other locations. And that raises the question then, can this area or can these projects be prospective as well? The short answer for us is yes. We consider Mushima North to be incredibly prospective, and I'll try and explain a little bit more now on that. To provide a bit more context then, so Mushima North project is located in this IOCG region, which is higher up in the sequence. So these rocks stratigraphically above the Roan group can host economic mineral deposits, and we see this, for example, over on the DRC side of the Copper Belt. We see also this occasionally on the Zambian side of the Copper Belt, for example, Kansanshi. We also see this within, closer to our own project, within the ICG area in general. And let's not forget the first copper was identified and economically extracted within the ICG region, for example at the Sable Antelope and Hippo mine locations. So these can be a highly prospective area. The second part is that these occurrences occurring in these stratigraphically higher rocks are often polymetallic, so they're not copper only occurrences like we see or predominantly see on either the Copper Belt or the Domes region. So we often see copper associated with zinc, lead, silver, gold, for example. On the back of that then, we have our prospect, which is silver copper. And actually silver copper or copper silver is not too uncommon in these regions either. So the copper silver occurrences again on the DRC side in the Foreland region, the copper silver occurrences in the southern part of the IOCG area, and very closer or much closer to home, the copper silver occurrence at Kalengwa. Let's not forget Kalengwa, historically the highest grade copper mine in Zambia, was also high grade in silver as well. The reported values of up to a couple of 100 grams a ton silver, averaging somewhere in the range of 40 to 50 grams a ton silver. Those sorts of ranges not too dissimilar to what we're seeing just down the road at our Target A1. So to summarise then, this IOCG region and these strip rocks that we're hosting our project, copper silver is a very common occurrence and is a great working model for our exploration. While our silver is more dominant, so we're looking at silver copper at Target A1, the grades of copper have improved with the recent drilling. While there still is sort of in the 0.2, 0.3% copper, we are seeing narrow intercepts within that sort of 0.5% copper and above. And certainly the silver grades are very promising at this stage. So hopefully that provides a little bit more context to the project and gives a bit more information about why we consider this to be highly prospective, and we're looking forward to receiving the rest of the assay results over the coming weeks.